Hello again, and as you may have saw in the last two shorts, I had completed the Panzer IIIs and the Stugs, which I teased in the shorts. So here we have all 10 of the Panzer IIIs. They are a mix of the long 5cm barrels, as you can see on most of them in here, and the short 5cm barrels, with the only exception being this commander tank with the 7.5cm. All the tanks, there's at least one identical copy to each tank in here. So we've got two commanders. They are all up armoured. As you can see, two short 5cm. Here we have 4 up armoured long 5cm and 2 long 5cm without frontal turret armour and no radios. What else you might have saw in the shorts are the finished Stugs. These are fully finished, and you can tell because they've got one decal Balkan cross on the front of their turret, and you can actually see the parts of it is highlighted in a sort of metal grey. And like the Panzer IIIs, each of them has their own copy. They're both identical to at least one of the other Stugs. And in the back of the Stug video, if you noticed, I have another tank, which I currently do not have at this moment, but all the other tanks that I have are also painted, which I am going to show you now. They are my British, and let's just get this one out the way first. This is a Panzer III observation post without the dummy gun, just a normal long 5cm gun. This is a lone unit. This is not with the other Panzer IIIs, so. And on the bottom you can see I've marked it. I've snapped off the fuel tank from the Crocodile to make it a proper Churchill now. I've painted the other Tiger. Now the other Tiger's fully finished. The bottom part, which I'm not going to show you because I haven't had a chance to paint the tracks fully because I ran out of grey paint. And for the Cromwells, these are painted a light grey, which I mixed within some dark green and white. Mixed it for about a good solid 30 seconds before I got a colour I eventually liked, and I just applied it to all of them. Then earlier today I applied the wash, the grey wash, giving it this sort of rusty look, which I'm actually quite a fan of. The other British tanks I have are the Comets. We have the Comets here. All 5 of the Comets, and you can see the commander on the end there. None of the commanders have been painted fully because I do not have the proper paints for them. So I did the same as I did with the Cromwells on this. The turrets, this one has a loose turret. This one has a fairly loose turret, but still it's a commander. Now, move them back. I've painted some other vehicles. I've painted the half-tracks grey. Added a 7.5cm gun on the front. And passengers in the half-track. Passengers in the half-track, which you can just barely see their heads. They're not painted. I'm getting around to painting them later. Same thing with this one, but this one has 2 rather than 3. In here you have a loader and a commander with the 7.5mm gun. Centimetre gun, sorry, not millimetre. What I've done with the artillery base plates, I've got 2 out already, so I'm just going to show you them ones. I've cut off the guns so I can mix, because if you watched any of the other videos, you know that the 88s were stuck in a sand base. I've cut all the cannons, artillery and tank under base plates, so I can mix them around for different campaigns and battles. If they go onto a desert, I can switch out the brown one for a desert coloured one. What I have painted as well is my final King Tiger. The commander's been sprayed black. I've done that with all the German commanders. And good news, if I can just find it, I finally have the King Tiger card, which I've been wanting to get. It's possibly the worst version of this card, but still, nonetheless, it is a card of the King Tiger and I will use it, and plus people will be aggressive in a King Tiger. Skill is 5, that's the only thing that's honestly bad about this, besides the 3+. Oh. And it only has one rule, and you can field 3 of them for 41 points. I painted 2 of the Pumas, a sort of greyish colour, and I will not be painting any more vehicles till I get some new grey paint, because I'm all out on grey paint. I got some new infantry, but they're away, so I'll make a separate video either tomorrow or next week on them, because they too also need to be painted a bit. I don't know if I think I've already shown that, but I might be able to get the infantry out, so just hold on a minute. I have new infantry, that they just look like that. It's 5 teams, 2 commander bases, and 2 Panzerfaust teams. I can't show it to you now because because they're all packed away. And here we have with the half track with the pack 40 on it. The way I got the King Tiger card was actually from purchasing the tank training company set, which is why it says training platoon on the top. Didn't come with a movement card, which is actually quite good because I've already got 3 of them. And all these models have taken a toll on all my paints. So to show you the difference between the Tiger, the grey Tiger Commander with the grey Tank Commander, you can see there's actually a spare track on the top of the turret, but if you're fighting an enemy, say, head on, they're not going to be shooting to the top of your turret, they're going to be shooting right here or possibly to the sides of the turret, not to the top, because I don't think they can reach the turret. It will take a rare shot from far away, possibly, to scrape the tracks. Like it did here. I originally was going to have this painted as a desert tank like the Tiger 1-1 in the Bovington Tank Museum, but I don't have any desert paints and I do not know how to paint desert camo. If I'm able to get out, I did get a new unpainted artillery positioning, which allows me to go like that as well. So I can have 2 infantry teams with artillery, and then if I can get out this pack 40 as a sort of guard manoeuvre, because if the pack 40 is up there and it spots a Cromwell or any type of enemy tank, they can shoot it, and with the observation post spotting team, this can both of these can spot the Cromwell, leading it to be destroyed by the artillery it's guarding. So the 88s have a really long range, and also this will mainly be up not far from the artillery positioning. And that is all I have for today on the update of the models. The Warhammer update, because the models have been painted, I will make in about... I'll probably make tomorrow about the Warhammer, but my next Flames of War video may be next week or on Sundays as of time of recording this. So you know when to probably, so you know now when I'm going to probably make another Flames of War video. So I'll see you when I make the Warhammer video.